Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies, because I just got a message for one of my dear clients, and they wanted to know, what does a man want from you when he approaches you? Like, what does a man want when he approaches a woman? Like, it's so many women that, when a man tries to shoot their shot at her, or, the man tries to holler and tries to say what's up, that woman's thinking like, what does this man want from me? Like, why you come over to me, sir? Like, what you want from me? Like what's up? Like when a man sees you out, like what is he thinking in his head? Like, what does he want from you? What's going on through his head when he approaches you? Okay. So ladies, I'm going to jump right into that. So basically it's two things that a man could want from you when he sees you or when he approaches you, right? When a man first approaches you, what's on his mind? What does he want from you, right? Okay. So, before I go into my two things, I'm going to say this is a disclaimer, right? Disclaimer. Okay? So, when a man sees you out, let's be real. Men are visual, right? We're visual. We see, and when we see a woman, we're attracted to what we see, right? So the first thing that's on a man's mind, 9 times out of 10, is sex. It's sex. When a man first sees you, he's looking at, he's sizing you up. When a man sees you and he's looking you up and down, and you know how you see a man staring at you and you're like, why is this man staring at me? He's sizing you up. He trying to see, he looking at you, and sometimes men undress you with their eyes, Sometimes a man, when he walk up to you, he like, damn, she look bad. Damn, her ass fat. Damn, she look good. Damn, her titties big. Ooh, dang. He looking at her like, dang, she look good, And it's like that isn't that a sexual, vibe that he's giving when he's looking at you? Like, that's a sexual connotation when he's like, damn, you got a fat ass, like, so it's like, of course, it's like, that's the first thing that's on his mind. When he sees you, it's like, dang, she look good. Then, it's like I said, some men address you with their eyes. Some men look at you like, ooh, I wonder what she look like naked. Ooh, her clothes just fit so well. And they just, ooh. Like, I wonder what she look like naked, and they try to picture and try to imagine and stuff like that, So let's be real, men by nature, for biology purposes, biological purposes, right? A man by nature, he looks at a woman, and the reason why men are like so horny is for like reproduction purposes, because if a man was never horny, he would never have the urge to reproduce and reproduce with a woman. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically like the nature of our species. So it's like that's the first thing that we see. We don't know you, we don't know nothing about you. That's the first thing we see. So the first thing we see is sex. We're just that's just how we're built. Testosterone, that's just how we're built. So when we see something, we're like, ooh, that look good. Our antennas, radars go off like, damn, she bad. Damn, ooh, like that. So yeah, it's surrounded by, in so many words, it's surrounded by sex. But this is the thing though. This is what I will also say. Disclaimer is that may not be the only thing he wants from you. That's what I'm gonna say. That may not be. He may want sex from you. It may be nice if he gets it, but he may not even be tripping off of the sex. Sometimes a man just wants to, he sees you and he just wants, to get to know you. And maybe sex would be nice, but maybe he actually sees you as a potential partner, or he sees you like, dang, like you, like he categorized you in a different way. And I always say men put you in different categories. Men put you a category in the friend zone when you just strictly friends and y'all just cool. That happens. And then he puts you in the sex zone where all he does is just have sex with you and no type of relationship, which is a situationship essentially. And then he puts you in a relationship or wife category, right? So those are the 3 categories men will put you in. So depending on what category you fall under, that determines where he places you at, when he approaches you, and his intent when he approaches you, right? So, and I kind of just gave it away. So basically I'm going to my 2 things that men want from you when they approach you, right? So, like I just said, number one was sex, right? Let's be real. You know, when man sees you, you know, he wants sex. You know, he's like, damn, you know, but like I said, it might not be the only thing, but you know, he wants sex from you. You know, when he's attracted to you, of course, he gonna want sex from you. You know, that's how he sees you, and you know, it's just like a thing, like dang, like oh, she look good, like you know, he's like it's like he's like you know, fantasizing over you and stuff like that, and you know. And sometimes, you know, it might not necessarily be a bad thing. You know, maybe it might come off offensive to a lot of women, but sometimes if a man is really attracted to you, then, you know, you just do it for him. You just bad. You just pretty. You just fine as hell. And he just see you and he just, you know, and you just do something to him. And he just like, oh, man, like, you know, he just thinking and then, you know, so... You know, you just do it for him. So it might not be a bad thing. It could be a flattering thing for a woman, but, you know, I can understand why some women might be turned off by, you know, some creep dudes, but whatever. That's a different story. But back to the second one. So the second thing that a man could want from you when he approaches you is a relationship or commitment, right? But that's like later on down the line. But like I said, it depends on where he categorized you at. So if he sees you as potential wife, you know, and this is what I'm gonna say. When a man first sees you, a lot of times he can already kind of place you where I want to place you with. Now, that don't mean that you can't move from that category, because he might see you as a friend and then he might get to know you and be like, dang, I kind of like her for real. You know, or he might see you like he really like you in a relationship and he might be like, nah, I want to keep her as a friend, you know? So it could be like that. So, but basically when he sees you, it's like, okay, you know, this is a woman. He may see you like, dang, I want to have sex with her. Dang, she look good, you know. But that might not be the only thing. He might see you like, dang, that might be a really nice woman, and she's really smart. You know, she got a lot going on for herself. She's ambitious. She's a woman of God. She's on her stuff. You know, she got her own stuff. She independent. She doing her thing. You know, she a strong woman. You know, she take care of herself. Stuff like that. You know, you check all the boxes. You know, and he see you and stuff like that. And maybe like once he gets to know you more, you know, then he'll figure, you know, more of that stuff out. But when he first, you know, and some, you know, I'm not saying that he's just going to know all that up front, but, you know, he kind of sees how where he can categorize you at, you know, like, especially based on like the first couple conversations, he's like, okay, I see where your head at, you know, and that will make him, you know, more attracted to you. But a man already he already knows if he could see himself with you. Like when a man first sees you, he already knows where he'll place you at. He already knows, damn, can I see myself with this woman? Like, dang, I can see myself with her. Dang, I know I would look good with her. Or I know she would look good with me, you know, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Or both, you know, so that's that. So basically when a man sees you, yes, you know, yes, men want sex. Like, let's not like I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not going to like, yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, but that might not be the only thing that's on his mind. A man might actually want to get to know you though. He might actually want to have something, you know, more. He might be looking for a wife. This man might be praying for a wife. This man might really be wanting a committed relationship. So he's looking for a wife. He's looking for a woman, and he sees you and he's attracted to you. Yes, but that might not be the only thing that he wants from you. He might want something real with you. He might want to build with you. He might see you as a woman of substance. Maybe sometimes, you know, he might be love at first sight. I don't know. Maybe God might tap him on the shoulder and might be like, hey, talk to that girl, you know, like that might be your wife, you know, so you never know. So like I said, just because, you know, and it has a bad connotation behind it when you say like, oh, all a man wants from you is sex when he sees you. No, that's not always a bad connotation. When it's just natural. It's just nature. That's how we were built, you know. So with all our testosterone and emotions and hormones and, you know, stuff like that, that's all built up as a man, you know, we're not necessarily like emotional, but like, you know, our hormonal, should I say, you know, but yeah, that's what it comes down to, you know, our hormones as far as our testosterone and stuff, you know, so that's what I mean when I say hormonal, not like, you know, whatever. But, yeah, when a man sees you, basically, you know, he either wants a relationship potentially or something to build with or something. A lot of times it depends on what the man is looking for, you know, and different men want different things. So when a man approaches you, you know, it's like he could want you for something, you know, different things. You know, he could either want you for, you know, maybe he's just dating just a date. It depends on his intentions. Maybe he's dating just a date. Maybe he's dating for, you know, a purpose. Or maybe, you know, he don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on what he wants. So if he wants a relationship and he's looking for a wife and he approaches you, yeah, he might be attracted to you in a sexual way and you may look good to him and maybe you got a nice body and stuff like that to him. Yeah, he's attracted to you, but he wants to see what's more under the surface. You know, this man is like, he sees that your package or your present is so like, you know, shiny, gift wrapped up and stuff like that. Like you look good on the outside, but this man wants to peel back those layers and see what's real about you, like get to the core of you and like really get to know you inside and out. You know, so that's basically what I mean. So that's what a man wants from you when he approaches you. It just depends on his intentions. And then, you know, when it comes to sex, you know, of course, you know, men are, you know, physical creatures and visual creatures. So when we see a woman, yeah, we're attracted to you, but that might not be the only thing that's on his mind, you know? So you got to take that into consideration, ladies. So, you know, but either way it go, you know, even if that might not be the only thing that's on his mind, you know, I feel like, of course, a man is going to want to have sex with you if, you know, at some point in time, like you can't, you know, like if he's trying to, you know, if he want to be involved in you and he really want to like, you know, build something with you, like that's what relationships and couples do and stuff like that. So of course he's gonna have that on his mind, like that down the line, you know, like that's like, you know, that's human nature. So, you know, it's not a foreign thing that a man just, you know, sees you like, but it might not be the only thing, but it is some men that only want sex from you. So you gotta be careful about that, because it is men that just see you and just be like, damn, I just want to have sex with her and that's it. And you know, and that's all he sees you at is just your body. So you gotta be careful about that. So ladies, those are what a man wants from you when he approaches you, you know? So I hope you enjoyed this video.